2007 Pontiac Grand Prix, $3,500. Is the car still available? Yes, it is. Where do you want to meet you? I can only do $1,500. You can meet your teller at the bank to take out another $2,000. Today's stories are all from r/ChoosingBeggars, where exposure pays the bills. Hi, OP. Wow. Can I just say that I'm extremely impressed with not only the quality of the activity book, but also the speed in which it was ready. I thought for a 17-year-old, you're incredibly talented, but not only are you 17, you're a minority. May I ask where you learned to create the pages? I'm not trying to steal your idea at all, I'm just impressed. I'd like to order a second one for my son. I'd be willing to post your business on my blog and tell my mom friends about it in exchange for a double-length book at a reduced price. Maybe $15 instead of $50? Trust me, the revenue you'll bring in will make up for it. Again, I'm entirely impressed with the quality of your work. Keep it up! Hi, Choosing Beggar. I'm not insanely comfortable with your request at all. Saying I'm talented for a minority is not a compliment at all. It's extremely underhanded and rude. While I might be 17, I'm providing a product for you and would like respect. Secondly, I'm a college student. Making activity books takes about an hour per page. Unless I stay up for days at a time, it takes a while for me to make a 20-page book. Nonetheless, a 40-page one. I refuse to do 40 hours of work for $15 in exposure. If you have another offer or any other questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks. OP, I'm thoroughly disappointed. I thought you would be grateful for the opportunity, especially since you're most likely in a rough financial position. I refuse to pay full price when I have equally valuable things to offer. This is not a sound business practice on your part, and when you mature, you will see how great this could have been. After hearing about you from friend, I was excited to work with you. However, she was right. You're irresponsible and unprofessional. Please contact me when you're ready to make adult decisions. Last month, I was floating at another store and one team member was gracious enough to buy everyone lunch. But without asking any pertinent questions, he asks me this. Do you like pizza? Yes. Are you a vegetarian? No. 2 hours later, me. Oh, I guess that's the pizza that you ordered? Him. Yeah, have at it. Me. Discovers 3 pizzas, all entirely the same meat lovers without a single vegetable. Me. Okay, I'm off to lunch. Goes to the break room to eat the lunch I've brought. This is the same mentality my father had when trying to turn me from a vegetarian, in which I was raised. Closest thing I had to meat was a tofu hot dog growing up. So what does my dad offer me when I want to try meat? Cheesy bratwurst. Like, start with chicken nuggets, please. I eat meat, don't get me wrong, but 3 identical pizzas without asking what toppings I like? There was free pizza, which she's upset about, and also she has the weirdest mentality about meat. How is chicken nuggets a starter meat and bratwurst not? Like, they're both processed ground up meat. I don't understand. Like, bratwurst is better seasoned. What is happening here? Also, I have this weird thing where I don't like meat on pizza. I'm not a vegetarian. I like meat, but I just don't like it on pizza. It's a weird quirk. When other people buy pizza, I don't expect them to accommodate my weird taste. I just sort of deal with it. Hey bro, do you still have the iPhone 8 Plus you were selling? Yeah, I do. Are you interested? Yeah, I'll give you $150 for it. Dude, the post says the price is non-negotiable and I bought it only a couple months ago. The lowest I can do is $450. But I only have $150. Please, I need a new phone so bad. Sorry, my man. I can't help you. F you. It was for my brother as it's his birthday tomorrow. You ruined it for him. Ah, well. Bye. Stop wasting my time if you're selling it, jerk. Okay, thanks for the free Reddit post. I like how this guy went from, I need a new phone so bad, to, it's my brother's birthday tomorrow. Also, it's no one else's fault you put off buying your brother a birthday gift until the last minute. Need someone to make a 3D animated movie, approximately 1 hour to 2 hours. First things first, I only want professionals. I want to make an animated movie, 3D, that is a high level. Toy Story, Minions, etc. This movie will be the start of a superhero saga. Yes, similar to Marvel, but not the same. I'm looking for someone that is more than capable of doing this project. Extreme details is a must. You will have lots of creative freedom, just a path, story to follow. $1,000 pay. Okay, just for funsies, I looked up the budget of Toy Story. Toy Story 1, mind you, before it was a success. $30 million. And I get that that's for everything, not just the animation. But I doubt they only paid the animators $1,000 of that $30 million budget. You're not getting Toy Story for $1,000. You're going to end up with some food fight nonsense. No, I'm not going to reimburse the gas money you chose to spend. So I work at a well-known dollar store chain, and one night I was working at the register when this one lady and her young child come into the store and start to wander around. A few minutes later, whilst I'm helping another customer at the checkout, this lady comes straight up to me and interrupts me and my current customer's conversation. Choosing beggar. Excuse me, where are the Roman candlesticks? I know you have them. I saw some the other day. I was confused as we didn't sell fireworks at this time of year, but she then clarified she wanted candlesticks. She was quite rude and condescending in her tone, and while I smiled politely, I could already see she was going to have my head. Why? Because we didn't sell those. The other dollar store, different chain, across town I believe did. But I wasn't sure. What I did know is that I had been working here for 5 months, and I had never seen them. I politely informed her that I didn't think we sold them, but she's welcome to look in our seasonal candles and home appliance sections. The customer I was helping prior to her interruption looked mildly annoyed, but remained silent. Choosing beggar. No, I've already looked there and I didn't see them. I need these candles. I want you to go in the back and look now. I groaned in my head, but kept my poker face and nodded to her. Me. Okay, ma'am, I will go and see if we have any as soon as I finish with my customer here. She sighed dramatically and tapped her foot while her kid held her hand and looked around the store bored. I finished up with my customer and walked to our back storage area to look for her candles. My coworker was on break for their lunch, so I was left alone in the store. She almost followed me into the back area, and I had to stop her and point to the employees only sign on the double doors. She rolled her eyes and stood to wait. I looked at our home appliance storage and candles area. I already knew we didn't have what she wanted, but to do as she asked, I muddled around the back area for a bit. 2 minutes later, I came back to her and let her know we didn't sell what she was looking for. We bantered back and forth for a few minutes, and I told her she may find them at another store across town. She sighed and groaned very loudly and glared at me. Choosing beggar. Well, can you at least pay for what it cost me to get here? I drove 15 minutes to get here, and you owe me this for not having what I needed and wasting my time. Your customer service sucks. I stared at her incredulously. Me, you want me to reimburse your gas? Choosing beggar. Yes, now hurry up, it's getting late. I'll take $7 and leave now. She then held out her hand like an impudent child expecting a treat. I just stared and then shook my head, walking away from her. Me, no, I'm not doing that. For one, it's against store policy, and 2, maybe you should have called ahead to see if we had it. I apologize, ma'am, but that isn't going to happen. She got really pissed and started to yell at me, following me back up to the counter. I calmly explained that the store holds no responsibility for her making the decision to drive here and spend the money of her own volition. Eventually, she left and dragged her kid with her. Some crazy customers I've had in here you wouldn't believe, but thanks for reading my story. So, fun story. I used to live in a small town, and I worked a retail job there. So the clothing store I was at was pretty small. And we'd have customers come in and ask if we had something in the back. And since it was a small store, I had everything in the back pretty much memorized. And multiple customers would come in and ask if we had the same thing in the back multiple times a day. And I would explain to them, I already went in back and looked for that today. I know we don't have it. And they would say, well, can't you just check? And anytime someone did that, after I explained I already knew we didn't have it in the back, I've already looked for it in the back today, I instead would use that time for a break and walk to the back to drink some water and check my cell phone, because I'm a bad person. And what is wrong with you? There's like 4 things in the back of the store and none of them are your polo shirt. Calm down. I don't like it. It's not fair. You have to pay for it. I thought you're only gonna put the email, but I'm wrong. Take off the problem that we have to pay. What if they want to watch free movie every day with no payment? I thought this was better than Netflix. All the apps that can watch movies but with payment sucks. What if they don't have credits? We want a free app that we can watch free movies every day. This is a review for Disney Plus. Remember when I was talking about the budget for Toy Story being $30 million? This is how they make the money back. Crazy. And that's all of our stories for today. Honestly, r/ChoosingBeggars is one of my favorite subreddits out there. I think it's so funny. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.